EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Indiana Pacers. Won by Atlanta. From long range. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
And it's the big man, Len, with the rebound. Domantas Sabonis. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Short jumper stays out.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Miles Turner has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First one. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
T.J. Warren snatching it out of the air. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oladipo to McConnell. It goes down.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Pacers with the possession. To Brogdon. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Indiana with the basketball. McConnell to Turner. Oh, Miles Turner missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets a look. Can't hit. McDermott matched up with Evan Turner. To McConnell. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And count the basket inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
And the defender over pursuit.
The game for the Indiana Pacers, number 26, Jeremy
To Brogdon. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Count the bucket for 2.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Brogdon. Five to shoot for Indiana. Brogdon can't connect. That'll be out of bounds, off of Jones. To Brogdon, beyond the arc for 3. Rebound taken by Parsons. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. 1 quarter down. The Hawks with the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Lamb, defended by Len. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Down low for Len. Short jumper misses. And the rebound taken in by Len. Parker with it. Leads just a point. Domantas Sabonis with a piece. Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Brogdon. It's a big finish.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 12.
Trying to cash in. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To McConnell. Oh, emphatic slam.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
To McConnell. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Trae Young. Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Pacers control. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
And the finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hands up, hands up.
McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Parker into the front court. His team up by 1. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
McConnell. Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
You can present your tickets now at any participating Bunsville Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bunsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. McConnell to Oladipo. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. It remains Pacers basketball. John Collins sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Oladipo. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball.
Knocks down the first. First misses the second. Lays it up and in.
Good shot. Number 5,
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Hawks with the lead.
The Hawks worked hard for their halftime lead. What I like from these guys is how well they work the transition game. Using stops.
First half stats. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Hawks are up after 2 quarters. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. Have a look at the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Oladipo into the front court. The deficit is 6. To McConnell. Alex Len knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Lets it fly from long. To McConnell. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional. Oladipo. To Turner. Has a chance. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
And scores.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. It goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
To Parker. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's Indiana basketball. Alex Len swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Trae Young lays it in.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees, but if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Oladipo down to Warren. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Parker. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Couldn't.
We know what's coming. Go get
it. Count the basket inside.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Pacers with the possession. Oladipo to Turner. Probing the defense. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league You have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
John Collins sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Indiana with the basketball to Oladipo. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Flushes it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Hawks with a nice advantage. Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
From the start, let's do it.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Parker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Pacers control.
I got him.
McConnell. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Terrific vision. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Indiana basketball. John Collins. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Indiana. Five to shoot for Indiana. Going to launch beyond the arc. Working hard on the glass. The follow won't go either. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
John Collins, a couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. And he'll head to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jeremy Lamb at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Cruises inside for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more than that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Pacers with the possession. McConnell. Lamb against the Ukrainian Lamb. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
T.J. Leaf with the block. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Shot from the lane won't go. Wild shot there, predictably misses. Add 2 points to the board. The Hawks are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks. The Pacers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was called?
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.